Hello dear students, I am Professor Sunita Suresh Borde from KRT Arts, BH Commerce and AM Science College, that is KTHM College, Nasik, from Department of English. So dear students, our today's lecture is for MA Part 2 Semester 3rd students, and the subject which we are going to deal with today is one of the elective subject, that is Indian literature in English translation. So dear students, in the earlier lectures we had discussed about the syllabus of our of MA Part 2. So in the syllabus we had learned that there is one core paper, that is Indian writing in English, and there are other in electives papers. From these remaining electives we have to choose 3 papers. Okay, so today we are going to deal with one of the electives elective papers, that is Indian literature in English translation, and our today's topic is Thirukkural. So the Thirukkural, the name also sounds that it is a South Indian name, is it? So Thirukkural, yes, Thirukkural is a South Indian poetry collection, or South Indian couplet collection. So this Thirukkural is written by a South Indian poet, and that's why, dear students, we must know about the poet. So today we'll have a brief introduction to the poet, and then we'll deal with the poem Thirukkural in detail. So today we'll see first of all the poet Thiruvalluvar. So Thiruvalluvar, also called Valluvar, and he was a Tamil poet. He was a well-known Tamil saint poet. This is the picture of Valluvar. Okay, so he was a saint poet. So he was commonly known as Valluvar. So Thiru is a prefix which is attached to Valluvar. Thiru means, in Tamil language, Thiru means Shri. Okay, so he was known as Sri Valluvar because when we attach such prefix to a person's name, when we gives him a godly figure, okay, when we give him godly status, so he was considered as a god, okay, because he became now saint, he now reaches to sainthood, and that's why he was commonly known as Thiruvalluvar. He was a celebrated Tamil poet and philosopher. There was no authentic information about the poet. There is negligible authentic information available about Valluvar's life. In fact, neither his actual name nor the original title of his work can be determined with certainty. Even Thirukkural itself does not name its author. One French translator, Monsieur Ariel, in 19th century, famously said about the Thiruvalluvar that it is the book without, Thirukkural is a book without a name, by an author without a name. So the name Thiruvalluvar was first mentioned in the later text Thiruvalluva Malai. The speculations about Valluvar's life are largely inferred from his work Thirukkural and other Tamil literature that quote him. Valluvar was probably a lone Jain with eclectic leanings and intimate acquaintance with the early works of Tamil classical period and some knowledge of the Sanskrit legal and didactic texts. Thiruvalluvar, he was author of Thirukkural. So Thiruvalluvar and Sangam literature. So what is the relation between Thiruvalluvar and Sangam literature? So first of all, we must know what is Sangam literature, because the Thirukkural has been compared to the great books of world major religions, and this book contributed to Sangam literature. Thirukkural contributed to Sangam literature. So the word Sangam is the Tamil form of the Sanskrit word Sangha. Okay, even nowadays we also use the word Sangha. So it's a Sanskrit word. Sangha is a Sanskrit word, and you know that Tamil language is very close to Sanskrit language. So the word Sangam is the Tamil form of this Sanskrit word, that is Sangam, and which means, you know, group of persons or an association. The Tamil Sangam was an academy of poets who flourished in 3 different periods and in different places under the patronage of the Pandyan kings. Sangam literature, which was largely consolidated from the third Sangam, throws information on conditions of life of people around the beginning of the Christian era. So dear students, Sangam literature deals with the secular matter relating to public and social activities, you know, like government, war, charity, trade, worship, and agriculture, etc. So dear students, this Sangam literature consists of the earliest Tamil works such as the Tolkappiyam, 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 the 10 poems, Pattu Pattu, the 8 anthologies, Ettu Togai, and the 18 minor works, Pandinan Kilkannaku, and the 3 epics. So dear students, there is no authentic information about the birth and birthplace of Vallur, okay, but the period when he lived is debated as is his religious identity, okay. So his religious identity is also debated, whether he belongs to which religion is you know that it's debated. He is believed to have lived between 3rd and 4th century, or some researchers, they came forth with this information that he had been lived in 8th and between 8th and 9th century. He is thought to be linked to Jainism. However, Hindus have also claimed that Thiruvalluvar belonged to Hinduism. Dravidian groups also count him as a saint, as he dismissed the caste system. This Thiruvalluvar is believed to have lived in Madurai and later in the town of Mailapuram or Tirumalai, which in present day is known as Mailappo in Chennai. So dear students, this is the temple for Valluvar in Mailapur in Chennai. So dear students, Kural means small. So one Kural here in Thirukural, one Kural is how much is smaller? It is near about 1.5 line. Okay, it means it is smaller than even dohas or couplets. So this is a Kural and which is smaller than couplet. 3 sections are there in Thirukural. The first section or Thirukural is comprised of 133 sections of 10 couplets. Each is divided into 3 books. The first book, which is named as or which is divided under the name Aram. Aram means dharma, or it tells us about the dharma, about the virtue. Okay. The second book, which is of Porul, or the second division, which is of Porul. Porul means artha. It tells us about the ethics of government and society. And the third one is about Kamam. Kamam means love. So our prescribed poems, Family Life and Friend, these poems are from the third book or the third division, that is Kamam. So dear students, in this way this Thirukural has gained enormous popularity, okay, in all over the world. Even you know that this book Thirukural has been translated into several Indian and even international languages. Okay, nowadays our before some days our prime minister, that is PM, that is Mr. Modi, our prime minister Mr. Narendra Modi, when he has visited Thailand at a time, he also has inaugurated the Thai translation of Thirukkural. Okay, so in this way Thirukkural has reached almost all the corners of this world because of its content. It's really very important. It's really very important. It teaches us the life's lesson. Thirukkural teaches us the life's most complex experiences in a subtle language. Okay, and that's why it's very it's really very important for today's student, that we must know and we must learn, we must read Thirukkural. So there are two poems prescribed for you, dear students, from Thirukkural, that is Family Life and Friends. So for today we'll stop here for today, and in the next lecture we'll deal with these poems from Thirukkural. So dear students, I hope you have understood today's lecture, and if you have any queries, you can write it to me in our Google Classroom. So dear students, now for today we'll stop here. Thank you very much once again.